Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Victor2525 versus Overpower 206, and this is going to be another post-AGOV match, and let's go ahead and hop right in. We're going to see Victor2525 win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and they will decide to go first, 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we got cross out Ash, nib. Okay, alright, that's a hand. They have right, boots, foolish, Ash, talons. Wow, okay, so we are seeing Phantom Knight. I think we're going to see this deck a little bit more now that we're in post-AGOV. I think people are going to try this more with all the new archetypes that are out. But they're just going to go set cross out pass. I mean, yeah, there's not a play here. They draw a droplet and then go activate Foolish to dump Ancient Cloak and then activate the Ancient Cloak effect. Banish, go search Torn Scales. Activate right. Summon token, bring out Fateful Adventure, normal Torn Scales. They said the search monster effect is the one I'm stopping. Okay, here's the thing. Is like, your opponent went normal summon, instantly declared the effect. Obviously, they're going for Draco back. Yeah, okay. So they're going to search for Draco back, and then they said, I told you. Well, that's not how it works. You should ask, like, yo, which effect are you activating? You know what I mean? Okay, like, now we can assume, you know, new chain link, the next place, Fateful Adventure, you know. In a tournament, they'd just be like, oh. Like, you know, this obviously wouldn't work that way in a tournament. But okay, next play, assume Fateful Adventure, chain Ash Blossom, activate talents to look at hand. And they admit defeat. Okay, I was expecting maybe like a cross out for talents there. But going on to the next game now, we're going to go ahead and see Victor go first. We have the Hunter Fiend, Snake Eye, the level 2 Karkari Tuner, Ash Blossom, and TG Break Limiter. And this card is a very good card. I mean, this card is 2, this card is 2, but this card for the TG deck is a very solid card. So we can see that they're playing TGs. I'm actually surprised that they drew all, like, non-engine last game. Then they have Ancient Cloak, Glory, Droplet, Ash, and Foolish Burial. So activate the Hunter Fiend. In draw phase, go search Dark Witch. The opponent's going to let that go. And then special by sending. And then activate the effect to go ahead and set the Hunter Fiend since we opened Snake Eye. Activate Snake Eye, send for cost, chain Ash Blossom. And then we're going to go TG, discard Ash. And then go search 2. Search out Rocket Salamander and TG Drillfish. Okay, so I know what that one does, but this one says this card can attack directly. You can only use each of the following effects of it once per turn. If all monsters you control a TG, you can special this from the hand. Okay, so that's all that matters. So you can special it from hand. Normal summon, special summon, salamander effect, tribute, go special, bring out tank grub, and then use those to synchro into the mighty striker, and then activate the effect to go search for all clear. And then we're going to save the token effect for later, because we watched this person play the TG deck before, and that's what they did then too. So activate, destroy to go search out the Screw Serpent, and then Mighty Striker to dump. And this will come up later because we'll be able to reset this for an interruption on their turn. Then go ahead, bring out, effects, special summon back out from the graveyard. Use those, go into the over, Dragner, effects, special back out from the graveyard. Just wait, is it? It's just any amount. Okay, I was just seeing if it was tuners or not, but nope, it's just anything. So bring out those, and then go for TG Hyper Librarian, and now we can use the Tank Grub effect to bring out the token. And then Salamander, since we have a, well, this makes them machines, so since we have a machine TG monster, we can special back out from the graveyard, and then go up into Star Guardian. And that Star Guardian, if this card is special and target 1 TG monster in graveyard, add to your hand during your main phase, you can special 1 TG from your hand. Oh, I don't think we saw that one last time, but that one's pretty good. Add back, and then we, you know, draw off TG, effect to special summon out Screw from the hand, and then use those to go into another over Dragner, TG, draw on the Prodigy, which is not live. Nah, that's crazy that they play this in this deck. Because we saw like cross out and stuff. I don't think Cross... I want to know what their deck list looks like. I feel like there's just... I feel like Crossout's probably just not worth it. If there's, like, so much engine in the deck, then you should just be able to play through, like... You know, some of the only hand traps that are getting dropped on you are, like, Ash. You know, Imperms. You know, low impacts. You should easily be able to play through with a combo deck like this. But going the Blade Blaster... And then this is what's going to help us, because... Wait. Never mind. This will come up later, but not now. Because we saw this before where they banish, and then they get their effect to, like, special summon back. Because now they're going to go up into the TG Galev Blaster. And then it says, quick effect, target one monster, special one from the extract, banish it. Okay, yep, that can be used. And then once per turn, if one is banished, you can special summon them back out. So we can use that right now to banish, and then other effect, and then we can get the trap effect. And that's how we can reset the trap right now, so that's why we did that. And then activate the Hunter Fiend to put back Snake Eye, draw into Nib. I mean, that's strong. That's another, you know, interruption in case if everything goes bad, we can drop that. And then standby, or draw phase. Okay, activate the effect, banish, and then they said, is that a fine? They said, okay, so banish that, and then activate the effect, try to special back. They're going to chain droplet. And that sends us trap cards, so they can't even stop that. That's so good. That is pretty good. But then this will come back during the standby. Because usually what you do is you use this to bring this back. This will bring itself back. And then you have a quick synchro on the opponent's turn. And then that can go into, what's it called? The Crimson Dragon. And then Crimson Dragon just tags out into skip turn. So then you have skip turn plus trap. So that's what they're trying to do here. Instead of playing Vanadium, they wanted to play like a different engine with it. Which, I mean, you know, this engine's a little bit, you know, cooler. It's new and stuff like that. Now they're going to go activate Foolish Burial to go dump the Water Enchantress. Activate the effect. Go banish Search. Grab right. And also, just to throw it out there, you know, this deck actually has results post AGOV. Like the Phantom Knight deck. So far, I think there's only been like 2 post-AGOV tournaments that I've heard of, and that have actually, you know, had a little bit decent size to them. And this one has won one. So I don't know how many people that one had, but it had at least 70. At least 70. Activate right, summon token, bring out Fateful, and it was also a DB tournament. It wasn't just like a local tournament or anything like that. Oh, I said, give me a sec. Okay, so activate Fateful effect to go search for Griffin and then discard. Discard Ancient Cloak. Okay, so they didn't want to activate Glory to discard, go search, get a discard, you know, because you get to draw one, and then discard that. Now we're going to go Griffin Special, which I guess is fine because we're about to get Draco back, yeah. In response to Griffin, they're going to chain the TG close to shut that down. And then activate Phantom Knight Wings, banish, try to summon, and they're going to chain... Yeah, just the banished one, okay. Sure? I'm confused. Wait. We can banish one, banish this face-up card on the field. Okay. So bring out Ancient Cloak. And then just Fateful. Yeah, I mean, this is shut down. I think it's once per turn anyways, right? Yeah, it's once per turn anyways. Then activate Glory to discard itself plus Draco back, search out Sarcophagus, draw on the boots, Draco back effect to re-equip, Draco back to bounce back the Synchro, special summon out boots. Well, you know, good thing that we drew into that Nib, because, yeah, I was going to say, this doesn't have an interruption. Now they're going to overlay into Breaksword effect to pop itself plus the Hunter Fiend. Which, they knew this card was the Hunter Fiend, so I'm surprised they popped this one and not the Unknown. Maybe they forgot that this one was set by the Dark Witch last turn, since they had drawn the Snake Eye. So that was just a bad pop. Should have popped the Unknown. Breaksword effect, bring out Boots, Ancient Cloak, and then use the Ancient Cloak plus token to make Dark Charmer to take... Also, they play 3 of this card? Yeah. 0% chance Crossout should be in their deck. They don't play enough going second cards. It's probably just Ash and Nib. Like, to be honest, which means Crossout isn't even good, because there's so many decks that don't even play those 2 cards. Like, you play against a tier limit list, you actually have 0 cards for Crossout in your entire deck. But they summoned back out. They didn't activate the effect there or anything. Oh, okay, so they're allowing it, okay. Then, yep, not activating the effect of that or anything to go ahead and set. And then Ancient Cloak effect, banish, go search out Torn Scales. Normal, summon out Torn Scales. Yeah, we didn't normal yet. Okay, so bring that out. They said, okay, that's fine. Overlay, go into the Sea Dragon. And then they're going to activate the effect, attach the special. So bring out the Ancient Cloak in defense. Could have summoned it in attack. Go for SP Little Knight. Effect on summon to go banish. Banish the TG, all clear. And then Silent Boots. Banish, go search. Grab Fogblade. Activate Torn Scales. Special summon out. I don't know exactly what they're going to try to go for here. I mean, I assume Rusty's going to happen, right? Activate Sarcophagus. It is cool, though. Like, this is working extremely well. They're going to activate discard Fogblade to go dump Happy. Like, I am liking what I'm seeing. Go in the Rusty, and then Rusty effect. Go set. I guess it didn't matter for the attack boost, because this card says also monsters cannot attack directly for the rest of the turn. So, you know, we weren't able to... Well, you know, your monsters can't attack directly for the rest of the turn. That'd be broken if it said monsters in general. You summon this with IP, and it's literally threatening Roar. Well, not literally, because, you know, only directly. But it'd still be very good. But set Fogblade, dump Ragged Gloves. Fogblade effect, bring out Breaksword, and now since a Dark XYZ was summoned to a zone this card points to, effect the pop Crossout. They don't even chain it? Like, oh my gosh, that was such a rookie mistake, right? Well, I guess maybe it's because of this. No, because you'd want them to activate that, because then you chain Nib and you're just like, you feel good. You should have activated Crossout, banish Crossout, because that card sucks. It's not good right now. I mean, even in this format, this card isn't even that good, but then to main deck it is crazy. They're going to summon out the Happy, summon out the Glory, activate Nib. Okay. You know, unless if they have something to keep going here, you know, they should have definitely activated SP to Little Knight to banish. So that way you get it back. It's an interruption. It's pretty solid. But summon Passover token, Ragged Gloves effect, banish, go dump. And then they're going to dump the Torn Scales. And then pass turn, they draw Imperm. Activate TG, Breaker Limit. Target 1 TG in your graveyard, shuffle in a deck over control. Okay. Because I thought that one was add the hand. But you have to have a machine TG. Okay. So let's just put one back to extra deck. Ha! They said, huh? Said, you have spell Trap Engrave. True. Yeah, so now they're going to go summon Dark Witch by discarding Prodigy. Maybe could have held on to this. Nah, it wouldn't be worth it. I was going to say, because you could normal it and use the effect, but it's just not going to be very good in this. They're going to set the Snake Eye. Well, I guess you can't even use that effect, right? Yeah, you can't even use that effect. Never mind. And then activate, send to go special, bring out the Snake Eye. But you could use it as a tuner, though. Could use it as a tuner. Could have just discarded, like, the Dark Witch instead. But bring out, activate the effect on summon, go search a level 1 fire. You know, this can also search like Kurikara too. That could be a non-engine card that they could decide to play just because it has some synergy with their engine. Go search out Rocket, Salamander, normal it, effect, tribute to go special. And then that's going to bring out the Screw Serpent effect to go ahead and special back. And they said, okay. So, bring out the Drillfish. Okay, now the other effect might come up. When a TG monster you control inflicts battle damage to your opponent, target one monster the opponent controls, destroy it. Okay. Oh, and this card can attack directly. Does this have to summon in defense? Oh, but it'll negate its effects. Okay, never mind. And then go into the TG Wonder Magician. Oh my gosh, it's been a while since we've seen this card. Literally, this card was only played because of Hulk. But effect, try to force the Fog Blade. You know, they're just going to chain it. Could have let it get popped. So that way they have it in graveyard. But this will probably be used for something anyways. Activate Screw effect to change the level of the TG. Okay, make it level 4, go and, oh, make the over Dragner. Okay, because then, you know, Fogblade falls off, but then they get their effect to summon back a bunch from the graveyard. It's just any TG. It blows my mind every time I read this card. No, graveyard stays face up. Thank you. Back on field face up. You are trash. Why would it stay on field face up? Read the card. Why are you reading it? Why are you saying thank you? Why are you not reading it? Why are you not reading it? When it leaves the field. Has it left the field? Yes. Oh my gosh, just read the card. They said, huh, please? If it leaves the field, sword, destroy it. What do you mean it left field? You know what I mean? It gets destroyed. I do not. Back on field face up. Would you... What? You know what I'm saying? Back to field face up. Well, I do need explaining. Play someone else and they left. What? Huh? You're trash. Read the card. What? 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 Or what? They said, no, Grave, stays face up. Thank you. Back on field, please. They said, if it leaves the field. They said, sword, back on field, face up. What do you mean it left field? You know what I mean. It gets destroyed. Back on field. I do not need to explain myself. I am correct. You are wrong. Like, when it leaves the field, destroy this card. Do I need to say more? Oh, okay. I can never show this Victor player. I don't want to say never again, but man, their deck list is horrible. They actually can't read. Like, I'm horrible with words. Like, you tell me to pronounce a word, I'm a fumble it 9 out of 10 times. But, like, come on. It's just on the card, right? Like, you know, if my opponent's arguing with me saying, like, no, it gets destroyed, like, it says it leaves the field, you know, I'm going to take my time and read the card over again and see if I'm wrong. I'm not just going to, like, stand my ground. Yeah, I'm right. I know. Like, come on now. Like, this was played in 2016. NAWCQ. Anyone that played during that time knows what this card does pretty much exactly. And, like, all the rulings behind it and everything. But that is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Back to field face up. Well, I do need explaining. Play someone else. They're so salty. I wanted to see what their deck could do for the follow-up there. Because it looked like they were going to win that game. But, I don't know. Oh, also, this card just never came back. Yeah. Yeah, this was supposed to come back during the standby phase. They're so bad. They're so bad. Yeah, it's not just during the opponent's standby. Okay, it's during the next standby. Okay, so, you know, just like Time Thief Redoer, just like Little Knight, just like TG Blade Blaster, do not let these cards stay in the banish pile. You know, make sure they come back. Make sure they come back. People forget about them all the time. So, yeah, don't be the one to forget. But yeah, they were most likely winning this game. I mean, they were bringing back a bunch of bodies from graveyard. I would assume it's very hard to lose after that. Just because they would have to at least be able to set up, like, somewhat of an interruption, right? I mean, really, all you have to do is, like... Well, I guess you have to do a decent amount, right? Because you can't just get rid of Sarcophagus. Because they have Fogblade, Torn Scales, Ancient Cloak Engraver with Rusty Engraves. That's, like, a lot of follow-up right there. And... this player forgot to chain SP Little Knight to Nib. Like, am I dumb? Hold on, let me... When your opponent activates a card or effect... No, okay. I was just making sure, you know? Making sure it didn't say, like, when your opponent activates a card or effect on field, you know? Make sure I wasn't accidentally cheating with this card the entire time I've been playing with it. But no, obviously, that's not it. Because it can dodge Veiler and Imperm. Even though Imperm is a, you know, on-field card. Okay, that was crazy. That was crazy. I wanted the opponent to talk crazy there. They should have done it. I would have given them full permission. It would have been completely fine. Would not have been toxic. I want to see how long that interaction took, though. So... okay, right here. Wow, okay, they argued for like 2.5 minutes. Me, personally, whenever something like that happens, I just, like, copy and paste. And I'm just like, what do you mean? And the thing is, this is also unrated because, you know, it's a AGOV. testing, so it's unrated, post AGOV, which means, there's no judges. I'm the, I could judge unrated. But, no one's gonna, like, message me to come judge their unrated match or anything like that. Because I don't have permissions to judge, like, an actual rated match. I only have permissions to do it for tourneys, but you know what I mean? If you were in unrated and you need a judge call, I'm here. You're just gonna have to you're gonna have to message me on something, which I wish I was a judge in rated, because, there needs to be more judges in rated. And I think I'm, like, pretty much good enough to become a judge. But okay. Also, the video's over, but I want to talk about something. So, these fish sticks I made, right? These things are crazy, and I've been getting hate for them. Every time I post food, I get hate. I want to know, what is wrong with these fish sticks? Look at them. What's wrong with them? And these little marks right there, that's because I flipped them with a fork. They're cooking for a little bit. You flip them, you put them back in. The tartar sauce is brand new. And I just want, like, look at these comments. Yeah, the cooking grinder might come back. The cooking grinder, that's the name. Not the other one. I'm not even gonna say it. Let's see, how old is that sauce? I bought it 24 hours ago. So this must be low rated ladder of cooking book. Oh, ain't no way. Why is everyone, bro? You need to grind your cooking rating, not the other rating. Look, these are good. I'm dying right now, but these are good. These are good fish sticks, all right? You know what? I want you to comment down below if you agree that these are good fish sticks. If you disagree, I don't even want you to comment. Because I don't see what's wrong with these fish sticks. They are perfect. They are literally the perfect fish stick, perfect amount of tartar sauce. Nothing was done wrong. No misplays. You want misplays? Find Victor on DB rated, or on DB. That's where you're gonna get misplays. Find Overpower 206. Don't be clicking DB Grinder's Twitter thinking you're gonna find cooking mistakes, because this is straight perfect, straight gas, some would say. You know what? I was thinking about retweeting it again just to show it off to everyone. But all right. That's gonna be it for the video. And with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.